Is the lighting in here okay? I feel like it just like
I think
blows.
you're killing it.
Okay, okay, thank
You're
you. It
serving
just like
looks.
yeah.
I love this sweater too. Okay.
Oh my God,
Um,
thank you.
First of all, congrats on the massive success of Dum Dum. It's gained such
Thank
traction over the
you.
past few months. Could you explain a bit about how the song was made and what it personally means to you?
Totally. I mean, it was made in a really insane context. We were in the studio like the day the insurrection happened, and that was just like on the TV, and we were like doom scrolling on Twitter. And my producer Ely had already had the beat from the night before, so we knew what we were going to be working on. And then it just was like, I don't know, we were just watching the TV, like, are you kidding me? So then Everyone is Dumb was born, and then I don't know, the rest is history.
Oh my God, good old January 6th.
Oh yeah. Oh.
The music video, both the original and now the trippy version, perfectly match like your poppy psychedelic vibe you have going on. I love it.
Thanks.
How would you describe the concept of the music video?
Um, I would argue that there isn't a concept to the video. I think like our whole thing, my whole thing has been just very DIY over the last like 2 or 3 years. So any like video I've done is typically been like in my house after we like, I don't know, construct a set with cardboard and like, I don't know, whatever. So Dum Dum was just sort of like, okay, I had the set in mind. I had like a somewhat like treatment for what I kind of wanted, but it was more like the aesthetic shots and, got my friends together. We finished the set and just pulled up and decided to start shooting. So that was that.
I love it. And your fashion game is also very top
Oh
tier.
my God,
Also
thank
like the
you.
the makeup looks in the video too are so cute. So
Oh,
also like
thank
how would
you.
you describe your fashion aesthetic and what's your favorite outfit you've gotten to wear for a music video?
Ooh, for a music video. Okay, I have to think about the music video one, but I all my stuff is secondhand. I don't buy anything new, so it like I feel like forces me to have sort of like a unique collection of
Yeah.
clothing just because like I don't know, everything secondhand. Depop is my safe space. Um,
I love
but yeah,
it.
I think like thank you. I feel like my favorite outfit might have been from like the No Friends music video just because
Ooh.
that was like so me at the time. Same with I Think I Want to Be Alone. That like that just when I think back to that version of myself, I have she has like a very sweet place in my heart because I'm like, oh.
Yeah. And then Dum Dum is super popular on TikTok. It's like one of the most viral tracks in the US. So what is it like having a viral TikTok moment? Like, do you find yourself falling into even more of a deep hole on TikTok, like wanting to scroll through everyone that uses your sound? Like how is that working for you?
I think it's good that I'm a naturally pretty dissociative person because it feels like very distanced from me. Like it like as I'm scrolling through and I hear my own song, it doesn't even register sometimes. And then like a couple weeks ago, I had like a big moment where I was like, wow, this really happened. And there are like literally billions of views on like these video. Like it was very surreal and overwhelming. But yeah, it's been fun.
I love it. And then so many people are finding your song through TikTok. So I wanted to ask, what's a song that you've recently discovered through TikTok that you really
Oh my
like?
God, Girlfriend by Hemlock Springs. I'm
Yes,
obsessed. I'm
yes.
obsessed. Like, come on.
That
Oh,
bridge
I'm
is
so
next
excited.
level.
I know. The whole song.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yes, it's been in my November playlist. So
No,
definitely
literally, I
Girlfriend by
literally
Hemlock.
was just watching a TikTok from her like right before we started this, so I
Yes.
totally agree. Not only is Dum Dum TikTok famous, but it was also featured in the iconic Netflix film Do Revenge.
Yeah.
So, how did that kind of partnership come about, and how did it feel to watch the film with your song in it for the first time?
Again, very surreal. So it came about because the music supervisor, Rob Lowry, who is just an absolute legend, had come across like my music at some point, and just was like passing it along to Jen, the director. And then they just kind of both settled on Dum Dum like being placed in the movie at some point, which is absurd. And then at some point they decided to place it in the trailer also. And I don't know. And since then it changed my life, which is pretty
Yeah.
insane. I got to go to the premiere and it was very overwhelming, like hearing the song in the movie. Like it was just, I don't know, it's crazy.
No, it's so cool. Your next big release is also coming up really soon, November 18th.
Woo!
Girls Just Want to Have Sex. Can you give us a hint?
Yes.
I feel like we already get a hint at what it's about based
Right.
on the title, but what could you say about the vibe or atmosphere of the song?
I mean, it's raunchy, it's rowdy, like very just like manic. Like that's how I felt when I was in the studio making it. I think like there's always this like juxtaposition of just like a subtly like political tinge to everything because like for me it was like okay, I really want a song that like is female empowerment driven, like sexuality empowerment driven in a way that is like not for the male gaze inherently, you know what I mean? Like, but also at the same time, with the overturning of Roe v. Wade, I just kind of came in being like really fucking upset. Like, girls just want to have sex, you know what I mean? Like, just can you leave us the fuck alone and just let us do what we want to do? So you know, there's like a little bit of tongue in cheek where I'm like, okay, until I get my rights back, I will not be sleeping with a single man. So, so there's
Boom.
that too.
I
Yeah.
love it. And then like accompanying it is this like amazing cover art. It's so
Yes.
pretty. Where did you get
Thank
the
you.
inspiration behind the cover art?
Okay, so all of my cover art is like done by my creative partner at Josic World. He's amazing. We went to college together. Anyway, we've been using like a lot of AI like driven visuals. So this wasn't specifically AI. He made it in like I forget what program he used, whatever. But I just wanted like, you know, like a floral alien orgy type vibe. And so that's what we got.
Floral alien orgy. I think that's my
Yes.
next like Instagram bio or something.
Woo!
Okay, so you're quite booked and busy because you also just last fall was supporting Coin on their North American
Yes.
tour. So what
Yeah.
was that experience of touring like for you? Was it like your first
Oh my
time?
God. It was my first time touring ever. I just am so grateful to Coin and also Still Woozy who took me out last spring for just like taking a chance on me, you know, especially for Coin, like they're like a band and so I'm not. And I just am so appreciative for Chase and all of those guys like I don't know, sticking their neck out for me. It was hard, like cutting your teeth on a big tour, rooms of thousands of people, like every single night, going from like having never done that is insane. But I think touring is my ideal life. I want to be on the road like for 365 days of the year. I'm obsessed. I'm my best self when I'm on tour. So yeah, it's amazing.
I love it. And I guess since you know you love touring so much, I also wanted to ask if you could tour for anyone in the world right now, who would it be and why?
Harry Styles. Harry Styles. I literally have
Yes.
a plan that if I ever get on late night, I'm wearing a t-shirt that says Harry Styles take me on tour. Like I I need to open for Harry.
We have the strategy down already. It's on the
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
So you and your one of your producers, Ellie Risk, are such
Yes.
a powerful pop duo. You guys work a lot together.
Woohoo.
So what is it like working with him, and do you have a favorite memory from working with him in the
Oh,
studio?
I have too many. I mean, Ely, so he was my neighbor growing up. I met him when I was 15, which I still think is like the craziest thing ever. I would just say it's an honor to work with him. I think he is like certifiably a genius. You know, at times I think it's a little frustrating working alongside someone who is just so fucking good. You know what I mean? Like I'm like trying my best, like writing and all these, and he blows my mind every single time we're in the studio, and I'm very lucky to have him as a collaborative partner. But oh my God, I'm trying to think of like one of my favorite memories with Ely. There's so many. Um, hmm. Oh my God. He's gonna get mad if I tell one story, so I'm just gonna do this one. The first
Okay.
time I ever snuck out in high school was because I needed to track doubles and harmonies on a song that we were making when I was like literally still like I think I was about to graduate high school or whatever. It's so funny thinking about like the intensity we had towards finishing that song, which never saw the light of day. Like literally never. It's like from like 5 years ago. It's something crazy like that. And we were just like, we need to get in the studio. We need to like track these vocals before like whatever, whatever. And it just, yeah, I don't know. It was really cute.
Oh my God, you were on that grind at such a young age,
For sure.
which
I mean, I was obsessed. It was just so fun.
I love it. So you're 21 right now?
I'm at
Or
23.
oh, 23. Okay,
I,
because
j-
the
I just turned 23. Yeah.
email said 21. So I was like,
Oh, I mean, sure, we can
no,
say that. I
right?
like have been like avoidant of my age in general, just because I'm like,
No,
you know.
because I was like, I'm 21 right now, and I don't understand. Like, I'm so envious. Like, I don't understand. Like, you
Oh,
have such hard work ethic. You're like killing the game. I'm like, I'm already like worn out from life. I'm like tired and
no,
lazy
be
all the
worn
time.
out. It's so hard.
But I just want to ask, like, as a young artist, how much hard work like you put into your career on a day-to-day basis? How do you manage to not overwork yourself in such a demanding industry? And what do you do to like typically de-stress yourself?
Well, I don't know if I figured out how to not overwork. Like, I think, like, I'm not very good at that. For me, I'm like feral, you know what I mean? Like I have no plan B. I have had no plan B. I dropped out of college. I can't go back. Like
Mhm.
I committed my entire life to this, and I've just never seen, like, my entire purpose is aligned with like my artistry. So I don't know. I'm like very feral, and I feel like that's like not to be romanticized, you know what I mean? Like it's like a little crazy. But I smoke a lot of weed and I spend every single day with my friends. Like I have a really strong and beautiful community of other creatives that I don't know. I don't know if I could do it without them. And I'm just, yeah, smoking weed, seeing my friends, being feral. That's how I do it.
Community and weed are key.
Yes,
Two
so
of the key
key.
things. Okay, so this is the final question.
Okay.
What would you like to say to fans about what's next for Mazie's musical journey and what they can expect in the upcoming year?
Ooh, my album, my debut album. I'm so excited. She's coming out in 2023. I just spent the whole last year breaking my body and brain to get this record, and I'm like so fucking proud of it and excited for the world to hear it. So, my album.
Yay, we are so excited too, and thank you so much for speaking to me today. I'm sending nothing but
Thank
positive
you.
energy your way.
Yay, thank you. Same to you.
Bye.